Hello and welcome to Healer K. And this video will contain two parts. The first part is about the astral situation at June. And the second part is we'll go into a specific zodiac sign and do a June prediction for June 20 with tarot cards to see what's your special energy in each of the 12 houses. So it will be for rising sign prediction. Okay, let's start it. I put up the table here with the 12 different zodiac signs. We start with Aries here and go around and finish off here with the Pisces. It's a final zodiac sign. And I also put up the cards here for where we have all the planets in June. And if we start with Aries, it has no sign, no planet when the month starts, but the Aries ruler, the Mars, will enter Aries in the last days of June. I think it's the 28th of June. So Aries, the I am energy, will be empty for almost all the month. We're not activated by any planets. And in Taurus, we have Uranus. And in Gemini, we have the North Node that just entered in May into Gemini. And we have Venus. And also that's the sun sign that's in Gemini when the month starts. And then it will travel over to Cancer at the 20th of June. And here we have Mercury, and we also have the lunar eclipse the solar eclipse here in Cancer, just the day after the sun goes into Cancer. So the 21st we will have the solar eclipse here. And Leo and Virgo and Libra and Scorpio. And then we have in Sagittarius, we have the opposite of the North Node, we have the South Node. And here will the lunar eclipse take place, the 5th of June. And in Capricorn, we have the 3 planets that with Saturn, Pluto and Jupiter moving very close together. And actually Jupiter and Pluto will conjunct just at the time, close to the time when we have the solar eclipse in Cancer here. And then we have Aquarius, and then in Pisces we have Neptune and Mars when the month starts, and the 28th of June it will continue to Aries. And we could say this is the retrograde month, or the month of change, because let's see here where we have Mercury will retrograde in 18th of June. We have Venus, it's already retrograding and will turn direct at 25th of June. And Neptune will start retrograde later on this month. All these 3 are in retrograde, Saturn, Pluto and Jupiter. Yeah, so almost everything is in retrograde mode. Revising, reviewing, rethinking, remaking. Let's go into each zodiac sign and look what each planet represents and each zodiac sign represent. Aries, the I am energy, the fire energy that gets the shit done, that makes things done, get things moving. Maybe not the most sensitive sign here. And then we have the Taurus energy. I have. It's an earth sign. It's focused on stability and creation of wealth. And here we have Uranus in this sign. That's about your potential. It's a sudden change, enlightenment, and awakening. So this is a magic planet that make things move. And in Gemini, that's the duality of I think. It's a communication sign. And here we have Venus. Venus represents the part of you that desires beauty, success, indulgence, valuables. So love and finance. And also here we have North Node. That's about life purpose. And in Gemini we have the Sun for the first 19 days. On the 20th it will pass on to Cancer. It's about your immortal spirit, purpose and destiny is involved. And as I say, we have Mercury in this sign. It's about how you think, how you communicate, write, talk, travel. And then we will have the solar eclipse here in Cancer. And so it will be the moon that will conjunct with the sun. And the moon is about your unconscious, your sensitivity, your inner emotions, and responses. So it's our subconscious. And with the moon in Cancer, you can say that the Cancer moon are nurturing, loyal, considerate. And because Cancer is ruled by the moon, your emotions change like tides throughout the day. You make rational decisions based on your feelings about the world around you, giving you enormous depth. Your energy is intuitive, imaginative, and dedicated. You are sometimes self-protective because of your sensitivity to the energy of others. And then we have the eclipse, the solar eclipse in Cancer. And that is about acceptance. So the solar eclipse is a quite fierce energy, but it's also an acceptance energy. Leo, the powerhouse of will, and Virgo, I analyze, and Libra, I balance, and Scorpio, I transform, And Sagittarius, I see, the wise, fire energy. And here we have the lunar eclipse at the 5th of June. And the key word for a lunar eclipse is change. Something needs to change. And since everything is in retrograde, many planets is in retrograde mode, something that needs to be healed, that's not dealt with, will now change. And an eclipse in Sagittarius means growth. And the Sagittarius moon, you can say it has qualities as adventure, intelligence, optimism. You are inspired by anything that provides you with expanded knowledge or is fun or exciting. You love traveling, exploring the world and meeting new people. Your energy is free-spirited, active, exuberant and ambitious. You have noble visions and are able to carry them with fruition. You allow yourself to take daring chances, remaining positive, whatever the outcome. Your thoughts are philosophical, open-minded, worldly, and independent. Your easygoing attitude encourages others to explore unlimited possibilities. Wow, that is quite strong in the Capricorn world. So, as we see in the mundane society, the collective society, that we are looking with new eyes on things that we feel is not fair, that's not working, that's not just. So change is the key word here. Change and growth. And we're dealing with the karma of life deaths that we have collected during our history. Okay, Capricorn, I use. It's a structural energy, quite earthy, material energy. And here we have the planet Jupiter. That's about your confidence, your courage, your self-belief and luck. And Pluto, that's about your ability to transform, take a big leap forward and rebirth. So you can say it ruled over life and death, endings, beginnings. So Jupiter is about confidence and courage, and this Pluto is about change. And Saturn is the part of you that accepts challenge to gain wisdom. So it's a fierce energy that is connected with the Capricorn zodiac sign. And Aquarius, the wisdom of I know. And then the final zodiac sign, the Pisces, I believe. It's a water energy. So Neptune here feels very at home with, that represents our fantasies, our yearnings, our longings, and potential for illusion. Here also for most of the month, Mars will stay. That is a fire sign. Mars represents your physical energy, the drive, your strength, your fighting spirit. And the Pisces energy is quite different from Mars. Mars not feel very happy here. Water and fire, they put out each other, so it's grumbling here and create energy. Mars creates energy here. And we can see here that this is a square here between Sagittarius and the Pisces, that the energy of the lunar eclipse here, about the truth. Maybe with the Neptune energy, maybe we believe we see the truth, but maybe not. And we can also see here an opposition here between the triad of the outer planets, Jupiter, Pluto, Saturn, to this solar eclipse. And this is a real powerhouse, especially since close to the solar eclipse we'll have conjunction here between Pluto and Jupiter. And the solar eclipse, it's quite strong energies. The key word here for the solar eclipse is revolution. And that is very much activated here. And since Mars and Neptune stays in Pisces, it's almost like we have a T here. It's a lot of fire and emotions in movement here. But I'm not so sure with Neptune energy and the Pisces is so clear about if we see the truth or the whole truth. So change is coming, and change is good. Things that not working, we need to squeeze them out of the society, of our lives, to make space for the new to come. That's called growth. It has its good, it has its bads, but it's moving us forward, and that is growth. So now over to the second part, to see how you in your sign can benefit and look up for what will happen in June. Hello my Taurus, my beautiful Taurus, and welcome to your June 2020 Astro Tarot forecast. I brought out some cards about you here. This is my tarot card for you. I will put it here so you can overview my reading from here. And I also brought out the Ascendant card for your sign, Taurus. So first I will read something about you here to remind us all of who you are. And the Taurus Ascendant personality is pleasant, easygoing, and composed. You avoid shortcuts and follow guidelines to reach your goals. You have aesthetic taste regarding nature, beauty, and arts. The material possessions you acquire can be elegant and luxurious, as well as simple and earthy. Your outward demeanor is calm, refined, and poised. You like to be orderly and organized, and are capable of accomplishing accomplishing many tasks with keen determination and endurance. And listen up now, your purpose. Your purpose is structure, security, stability. Your practical approach to life can be reassuring and comforting to others. Okay, so let's see what this month's reading, this month's energy can support or challenge your need of structure, security, and stability. I put it here under your sign, Taurus. And I already distributed the 12 house cards, and since you have your ascendant in Taurus, this will be where the first house begins, and then we continue with Gemini, Cancer, and Leo, and so on, and finalize your 12th house in Aries. I already spread out the 12 tarot cards, one for each house, and I've been contemplating a moment here to see what the story is in your life right now. Okay, in the first house here, the house of your appearance, your first impression, and also what people see, your face, your hair, your clothes, your style, and what they sense, your vibe. You have 4 cups here. So I think this month you will be quite self-absorbed and feeling unfulfilled. So you will be perceived as a little bit of an introvert this month. So and I think that will match what we will see here, will happen in other areas of your life. In your second house, your house of your money, asset, finances, and your belongings, the things that you value, you will be the energy of the 10 of Pentacles, and that means that you will financially have stability. And the 10 is like a finalization also. You are leaving a legacy, you're building assets, or actually for some people this could mean inheritance or retirement. But stability and wealth is in your second house, so you will be met in your needs of feeling secure and maintain your stability. In the third house here, about siblings, school, short trips, goddess, neighborhood, communication, you will be successful with the 9 of Cups. You will feel fulfilled and in good health. So what I sense, this could be that you have learned something new that release some potential in you. So you will learn something new during this month that will release you. And I think that makes us come to the 4th house, the house of home and family and your private area. Also symbolizing the past, your inheritance from parents, your father and mother. I think this you will do some major changes here. There will be changes in your home, in your family, that will damage relationships. maybe this will be some type of breakup. And Five of Swords here also could mean that you feel something is taken from you, or they stealing from you, or they bully you, or they abusing you, but it's like you're not treated fair here. You not feel you're treated fair, and you will stand up for yourself and make a row about this. The fifth house, the fun house, and the Three of Pentacles, that shows creativity, resourceful creativity and teamwork. So I think this month you will be able to craft something together with other people in an area that makes you joyful. You know what it is, or you will see what it will be. And that will be a great balance to what's happening in your home and family life. In the sixth house, the house of everyday work and routines and health, we have the Ten of Swords. And Ten of Swords, for me, it's complete and painful ending. Something will end here in your, I perceive it as something in the work area. Something will come to an end here. And work for you is, of course, safety and stability. So this will be a great impact for you. So great changes here in your workspace. And the seventh house of the area of your life that's about significant partners, romantic partners, marriage, business, family. The Five of Cups will be the feel of loss and regret and grief. So like we had in the second house of asset, you have your wealth, and but there are some ending here with number 10, and an ending in work and an ending of relationship. This could be something to do with your couple or your business partner, that is an ending here. In the eighth house, we have the Hierophant, and this is about the depth. Eighth house is the opposite axis on the second house here with your assets and debts. This is also couple money and taxes, inheritance, and all inside the psyche. And I think that you are the one that sense that I need to stand up for myself, get things in order here. I will not put up with this anymore. The ninth house, the house of travel. And this could both means travel, physical traveling in airplanes or trains or whatever, and also your internal spiritual journey, or academic and apprenticeship. With Prince of Pentacles here, or the Knight of Pentacles, you will do some travel. Pentacles, that's Earth is slow energy, so you will travel over land. And this could be some work-related travel. And the 10th house is about your career and your achievements and your status in the outside world. And 6 of Wands here tells me that you will receive your recognition, your success, your good news about work. So travel and work, there will happen something new here that actually not have manifested yet in your work or everyday routines. So something new is coming here. So maybe there will be some move about travel or a new work that will contain that you also will be traveling. In your 11th house, the house about hopes and wishes, you have your Three of Swords. And Three of Swords, it is about heartbreak, loss, divorce, suffering, grief. So you will not feel that the cosmos is granting you your wishes and luck on your emotional sphere. And we can see here that in June, Neptune and Mars will be bubbling here. And so you will feel lots of emotions and lots of anger about what's happening in your life, in your family life, and also in your workspace. Finally, your 12th house, the house where you retreat, can contemplate, escape, hide. Also an interior energy about your subconscious, your unconsciousness. You have the 7 of Pentacles here. And this is about patience and hard work, but also delayed success. But we will see, it will come here, but it will be somehow, for you, the sensitive, it will be some delays here. But you are going to persevere here and assessing your life. And we are in the retrograde change dynamic now with all that happening here with the outer planets and the solar eclipses and Mars here in Neptune creating this teeth. So there will be some turmoil here that will make you take the position, I will stand up for myself and do what is needed in my home and family life, and approach significant people in my life. That new rules is here, and if you don't like it, you know where the door is, and close it behind you. I need to stand up for my values and take the next steps in my life and liberate myself from this burden. Okay, great reading for you, Taurus, this month. Lot will happen and not all will manifest, but you will take the next step on your journey. Okay, this was the June reading for 2020. So see you in July. Okay, bye-bye.